I managed to pin EQ in the middle of the ring. I locked away, and I know I can do that again and again and again.
When I beat you at Extreme Chaos, your partner Taco will never look at you the same. When he looks your direction, all he will see is me laying on top of you for the 3.
The evidence is right there to see that I should be next in line for that title.
All anybody will see is me, and there won't be a damn thing you can do about it. You have one foot in the retirement home already. I'll just help with the other end.
Taco doesn't want to take me seriously. You ruined everything. You tried to ruin my life.
What did I do to you?
You took everything from me.
The only person that disappointed you is yourself.
I guess I have to pull the trigger.
Come on, Evelyn, you're the one that wanted this.
I'm coming for you, Taco, and I want you, Taco, in the ring. No rules, no anything. I'm going to do to you what you did to everyone I ever loved in Minecraft wrestling. I'm going to end your career.
Could Dobby be looking for the Exodus from the top rope? The hometown hero has done it! Dobby is your new national champion!
I will be issuing an open challenge to anyone in Takeoff to come out and show the world what they're capable of.
Oh my god, the uprising!
I require something to be within the palms of my fist. A title that is currently held by an old friend of mine. The MWC National Championship.
That's my check. I pinned Dobby 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring.
The only man that deserves to take that championship from you is me.
Oh, what the hell? And now Breeze is getting involved, and now they're going at it.
You guys know where this is going, right? Extreme Chaos 8 National Championship Ladder Match! What the hell? That's Jasper! What the hell? Queen's Wrath?
Slick has been nothing but an embarrassment to himself and to everyone around him.
I'm ready to let go of all of that, Jasper, and I'm not gonna let you faze me ever again.
That doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your biggest weakness. So go on, Slick, accept! Be a man for once and accept my challenge!
I accept, Jasper, and when all of that is done, I'll forgive you.
I think it's time to add one last chapter in this little debacle we got going on with Ultraviolet.
If we're gonna settle this once and for all, we're going to do this in a frat party rules match. Tornado tag, no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes.
Surprise! We ordered some pizza! Your frat party rules match? We just came to tell you. We accept, and we'll see you at Extreme Chaos.
At Locked Away, we're changing the stipulation. It is all or nothing. Your Rumble win is on the line, and if you lose, you're out of Extreme Chaos.
What the hell? Get them out of here!
The odds are even. Get out of here, franchise players. Steve's going to Extreme
God
Chaos.
damn it!
Mega's out of here.
I don't believe in Steve City, I don't believe in you. You've been gifted an opportunity like this, the biggest match of your career, in the main event of the biggest show of the year. And if history repeats itself, you're gonna throw all that away. Prove me wrong, Steve. Prove to me, prove to everyone that believes in you, but most importantly, prove to yourself that you have what it takes to put this company on your back and carry it like I have for the past 9 years. Prove me wrong, Steve.
All the world's a stage, said Shakespeare. And here in New York City, that's never been more true. When I knew we were bringing Minecraft Wrestling's biggest spectacle to New York, I knew we had to dream big. And what better way than to pull from the biggest stories in this city? The stories from the overlooked and underappreciated. The kids who found themselves at home with violent delights and violent ends. Make no mistake, what goes down in this ring June 28th is nothing short of history. So, without further ado, keep your phones on, refrain from taking your seats, and scream as loud as you can, for the show is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Extreme Chaos 8.
After 12 long months, NWA, we are here right outside of New York City in the Meadowlands for Chaos. Be the biggest chaos yet. In the main event, after winning the rights to face the MWC World Champion a month ago at Locked Away, Steel City and New York City have both become Steve City as he takes on the world champion Milky. Will Milky continue the longest reign in Minecraft wrestling history, or will Steve dethrone the top dog? Before that, Jasper and Slick, two men with a long history with each other, have a lot to settle, and they will be taking each other on tonight. Lots of championships on the line. Delta Dropkick. Former tag team champions go up against Ultraviolet in an attempt to win those titles back. The national championship put on the line in a ladder match. Jacob Sterry, Blank, Breezy, Kholoki, and your national champion, the first in many years, Tavi. And of course, we kick off the show with Ultimate. Formerly planned to face the Iron Man champion, but I don't think the Iron Man champion Equinox is here. I don't know what he's up to. I'm joined here with Jasper by my side.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at XC. I am so excited for this show, Nuck, but we're here in New York, and I can't wait, so let's not wait any longer. I'm sure all of you are excited as I am, so let's get right into the action, baby. What the is he here?
Oh my god!
What the hell?
It's been 12 full months since we have seen Doppel, last seen at Xtreme Chaos 7 last year.
I can't believe what I'm hearing, Nuck. Is this real? I mean, what? As you said, we haven't seen this guy in over a year. What the hell is this? No way! Is he here, MetLife? Oh my god!
Doppel was planned to wrestle a 10 years anniversary show in the most unfortunate way, replaced by Slickbait of all people, but finally back after not being heard from since.
I can't believe this. Back suit and all. Let's hear what he has to say.
Did you miss me? Fuck. You know, I'd spent weeks completely stressing out about what I was going to say when I actually got to this point, but realistically, like, there isn't anything I could say that truly gave justice to how I feel. Like, it's fucking beautiful to be back. I'd planned out this entire apology, but let's be realistic. You're at Xtreme Chaos 8, you don't want to hear an apology. You don't want to waste any time, do you? But I do want to take a minute, because I look out at this crowd, I see new faces and old faces, and I see Ultimate, so I see very, very fucking old faces. But that's just the point. I look out and I see people. People are what make this business. Like, whether you're from the past or the present, or you're the fucking future of this business. I mean, you are what makes this. And that's not going to change at all. You have cemented your legacy as a part of this just by being here. And that's enough for you to be proud of. Now, speaking of being proud, I could not be fucking prouder than the people who are wrestling on tonight's card, because I truly believe this is a shot at being our best fucking XE yet. I think there's so many people on this card who are fucking trailblazers, people who are like breaking through and making new, like completely new styles of ways to Minecraft wrestle that just weren't around in the past. So, I'll not waste too much more time, and we can get to the really fun shit. So, I'll get my arse at this ring, and we can finally start the show.
I don't think there's a return that could have been more shocking.
He's back and he's here to see the crowd. He's here to show up at XC. And oh my god, I'm beyond excited to see him. And everybody here at MetLife Stadium is just as excited as we are. Nuck as he rushes to the back. Let's not waste any action. I'm completely with you, Doppel. Everybody's with you. Let's get started, baby. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Huge Iron Man Championship action. And of course, we hear the challenger's music alt, but Nuck, we don't really know what's going on with Equinox backstage. I mean, can you give us a little bit of an update on that?
Well, I know probably as much as you do. All I know is that the status of the Iron Man champion right now is uncertain, and I'm not sure if anybody with Equinox themselves knows if they're going to be here to defend the title.
Alt could be walking into this ring today without a man on the other side. I mean,
and if that happens, I have no idea the status of the Iron Man Championship.
But he's out here for a reason. I guess he'll give us some answers. As there he is, the franchise. Still gonna make his way down to the ring regardless of the condition right now of his opponent. Of course, all looking at that post of his. As the franchise players broke up, he and Taco continue, the both of them, and he has his huge title match here tonight.
Bolt, a man nearly as old as Minecraft Wrestling himself, a man who has done everything you could do in this business except win the Iron Man Championship, and that is what he's looking to prove tonight, is that he can still do it all even at his old age.
But again, is he even fighting for a championship? I mean, the contract was signed, but we don't know what's going on with EQ. I mean, is he gonna come out? Is he injured? We just don't know. But again, he's here for a reason. The MWC know what they're doing, so we're gonna find out very soon, I'm assuming. I just hope we don't have to hear him talk, Nuck, I'll be honest.
One thing I will say is that I have full trust in General Manager Cruz to make this right. Whatever happens, whatever we're about to see, I trust the people in charge to make sure that we get our money's worth.
And here we await to see the entrance of Equinox. Or perhaps somebody else completely, we don't know. Let's see. And hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
And here comes the Backwoods Brawler.
Of course he'd be able to make it. That's his music, baby. Equinox, the defending champion, about to make his way down to the ring. As the crowd screams their oohs in the air here at MetLife.
You can hear this crowd from New York City to the ranch in Texas. The crowd is going bananas for Equinox. But I don't see the Iron Man champion.
Ultimate just stretching. You're right, Nuck. I don't see. Where's Equinox? Is he coming out? We hear his music. We're jamming out to his music, but we still don't see him. If there's no ooh, I'll be very, very upset. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Maybe we'll have to settle for an R or S.
I mean, what's going on here?
T.
Oh god.
Oh no, our worst nightmares came true. Ult's gonna speak.
New York, New York. Can you believe this? Absolute disgrace and disrespect to me and all you people. Where's the Backwood Brawler? Huh? Where's our Iron Man champion at? He's leaving you all high and dry, but more importantly, he's leaving me high and dry. This is not, this is the biggest stage. We're in New York, of all places. And this is the treatment I'm getting? You know, hold on, how about this, people? How about, if EQ doesn't want to come out here, how about we have the franchise open challenge? What do you people say?
The franchise open challenge?
Yeah, it would be a good idea, but I'm not interested. So rather than that, I'd like for official referee Steve, I know he's in the back there, I'd like him to go and locate the Ironman Championship, make his dramatic entrance if he'd so like, come down to this ring and award me the Ironman Champion.
No way, come on. Surely not.
Not how you win a championship. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! There's no way! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Cruz! The general manager Cruz!
Coming out to the ring, I mean...
We have not heard this song in a long, long time.
What's Cruz have to say?
Ultimate. I'm disappointed, man. I thought you knew how to hype up a crowd better. Are you guys listening to him? New York. Let me show you how it's done. All right. New York, how are we feeling tonight? That's more like it. I mean, look, don't let me tell you how to do your job, but I'm here to do my job. You see, I was just backstage getting a little incident sorted, having to send someone to the local hospital. In fact, our Ironman champion was attacked before his match. Now, who, I wonder, what one or two guys might be attacking people before their matches? What? I, for one, am shocked. Well, as much as you would like to wrestle the Ironman champion, to try and win that Ironman championship tonight, that will not be happening, my friend. But don't you worry, I know you've prepared for this match. I know you've spent so long. You got a lovely theme. We had to pay royalties for it, god damn you. You made a lovely attire. We paid for that too. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll wrestle. Because these past few months, this past damn year, you and your friends have done nothing but try to run this place, try to tell me how to do my job, try to do my job for me, damn it. And guess what? You failed at every step. But here at XC, you can't break the rules. So I am going to end this, Ultimate. I'm going to end you. And guess what? Me and you, let's do this right now.
What? No way.
I was right. I said to put all trust in the general manager. Cruz would make things right, but I did not think that making it right meant that he'd be wrestling.
Oh my god, and he rips up the suit, look at him!
Old better get up out the way.
It's as if he was ready for the situation. Alt
He's
versus
got his
Cruz.
attire. He's ready.
Now, Nuck, I wonder who it was that attacked EQ backstage to try and get that title the easy way, but it came back to bite him in the ass. And here comes Cruz.
Who could it have been? Was it... God, could it have been Blank?
I think so. That was my first guess.
Yeah, or I don't know, maybe Kholoki? There's so many options.
I heard Rock likes to hang around backstage sometimes. Could have been him.
Maybe it was Steve.
Yeah, it's the safest bet. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alt versus Cruz. This matchup is official because the GM goddamn said so.
Both men separated into their respective corners. I do not believe this match is under Iron Man rules. Of course, there's no Iron Man champion and no Iron Man championship to be defended. So I believe one fall to a finish will be how this match takes place.
Now that might come to Ult's demise because he's been practicing for an Iron Man championship match against EQ, and now he's got a normal match with Cruz. I mean, it's complete 180.
It seems the only thing he's been practicing is how to avoid getting into an actual match.
I mean, no, can you blame him? And this is completely unpredictable. He's unprepared for Cruz, and Cruz just waltz in here and then calls him out, makes this match official. I mean, of course he's going to take his time to prepare, breathe, let understand what position he's in. Oh my God, a Sasuke special.
Well, you know, to add on to your point, I think the Iron Man champion was unprepared for being attacked backstage, so it's only fair that Ult gets this.
And now here you go, Cruz throwing in Ult.
No time wasted. Cruz not letting Ult get any time to rest.
And the Cruz control! Straight off the bat, we're not even a minute into it, and Cruz control already.
That's it.
2, kick out of 2 by Ult. Now knowing this isn't...
Ult 1 second away from being embarrassed on the national stage.
Now, of course, now knowing this is Iron Man rules, these are the kind of kickouts that you again want to kick out because then you lose the entire match. Whereas in Iron Man championship matches, that fall, you can easily get one back. But there you go, punch after punch to the head of Ult. He's just eating damage. And
Cruz.
taking out his frustration.
Shot after shot from the general manager.
Relentless with these punches. And finally to the 4-count referee, Steve gonna have to get involved.
You know, Cruz is an honest man. He's not going to break any rules, but if he wants to keep Ult in the corner past the 5 count, I mean, he runs the show. Can anybody really stop him?
No, I get you really can't, and that just goes to show a bit of the controlling of Cruz. And oh my God, second rope with that moonsault. A power abusing general manager is what we have in front of us, Nuck. I hate to say it.
Ult has not had any moment to defend himself. He's been on the receiving end of an attack for this entire short match so far. And if Cruz keeps this pace up, then this match might not last 15 minutes.
I mean, of course, how could he? How could he knock he wasn't ready for Cruz. He wasn't planning for Cruz.
Oh,
Cruz, crawl, but Ult! Out of the way he goes.
Cruz landing hard on the ring canvas. Ult in the corner trying to grab himself, bring himself up, hitting the ropes, running back to Cruz, sliding
Ultimate L.
Now throwing these forearms.
Attacking the head of Cruz. While screaming at him abuse, I can't help but agree with him.
I don't know how you could sympathize with Ult in this situation. Ult very obviously attacked Equinox, hopes that he'd waltz out here, get given the championship, and now that he's facing repercussions with his actions, it's a problem. Cruz's leg has never fully healed. Cruz should not be wrestling at all. He shouldn't have wrestled in the War Games. He shouldn't be wrestling tonight. Ult, from that point, has an advantage, and it's still a 50-50 matchup so far.
Nuck, I agree with you completely on that. Cruz should not be wrestling again, abusing his power. Oh, but
That's
flipping out of the ultimate bomb. Off the ropes. Cruz control.
Handspring this time. Huge momentum off the ropes.
And now to the corner he goes. Still maybe feeling a little bit of the damage to the leg.
Indian Deathlock to the legs of the franchise.
Looking for that crossface, but ultimate. Calling his way now to the ropes and grabbing a hold of them. Get off of him now. As Ultimate tries to regain his breath a little bit, running out of the ring. Very smart from Ultimate. But Cruz, I can't help but feel that he has something in mind for him.
Trying to hide behind those ropes, but Cruz slowly making his way over.
Ultimate now, grabbing a hold of the Cruz who approached him and getting the jawbreaker off the ropes. Grabbing a hold of Cruz again. What's he got planned there? The franchise suplex to the outside, perhaps?
This could be a huge difference maker for Olds right now. Put the match fully back into his control, but Cruz not letting go, not staying out of the ring, trying to fight out of this massive suplex that Olds is trying to hit.
Swinging at his back, damaging it relentlessly, but forearm now from Alt.
These two men trading blows on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Knife edge chop.
Forearm strike. Back and forth between them as they still continue to teeter on that apron.
Oh my
and
God.
Oh my God, Ultimate L!
Sending Cruz back into the ring.
Huge lariat now. As Alt in a great position for that ultimate injection.
What is this old man trying to get up to?
I mean, Cruz put himself in this position. He put himself in this position. You can't blame Alt for fighting him. He wanted this. Oh,
he's old. He missed.
Ducking on it. And the
penalty
PK.
kick. Cruz taking advantage of the delusions of Holt, believing he is still agile in his old age.
He is.
Now Holt is in the corner, Cruz in the other. This is about to be something big. Cruz
and the Cruz control once again in this match. I think it's the third time now. Relentlessly taking it to Alt, and I think it's time for the Cruz crush. Missed it earlier, might get it this time around.
Trying again.
The Cruz crush, and there it is.
Cruz with a huge cover. 1, 2.
What? Oh, and Alt kicks out. Of course he does. And the kick out of 2, kicking out of the Cruz crush. It's been a while since you hit that Cruz, and Alt kicks out. While you've been back time to time, Alt has not stopped wrestling.
Well, Alt is right now laying with his back to the floor, and Cruz is standing tall. Knee may be damaged, leg may be damaged, but he will fight through.
Cruz crush again. Third time, sorry, but he gets it. As Alt tries to get away. Hooks both the legs. And it's probably going to be all over for the franchise. After being unfairly handed this match, Alt takes the loss here at Extreme Chaos, sorry.
Cruz, despite not having the time to prep for a match, despite not walking to the arena today knowing he was going to wrestle, pulls through and defeats the franchise.
Under the unfortunate circumstance of the mystery guy who attacked EQ, we don't know who it is, Cruz came in and took advantage of his roster spotlight and takes him home for himself. And that leg is continuously damaged each time he comes back. But once again, Cruz is victorious. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. official singles match street fight. And coming up first,
broken glass in the hallway, bloodstained floors, neighbors. Look at every bag you bring through your doors. Lock the top lock.
is the man holding the briefcase, future MWC World Champion, Taco. I had a little inkling from the crowd. Somebody said, whatever Taco does now is justified. You can make the argument. But of course, Nuck broke into his house, threatened him with the gun, talked about his family, said about killing him, eating him. He said he'd goddamn eat him like a cannibal. Whatever happens tonight, Nuck asked for it. But at the same time, Taco has put Nuck through so much pain, so much suffering with Slick, driving Slick to his breaking point, taking away Jasper's loyalty, and blowing up the Nuck truck. I mean, Taco had this coming eventually too. It's a big match for both men. Both probably wanted to brutalize each other, but obviously Nuck showing his motivations are much stronger than Taco's. You do not know how much Taco's in this, but we do know how much this means for Nuck. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long while. It's been a long time since we've seen Nuck in action. But I didn't hear his music for a while there.
Voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh, fuck, why didn't you pick up? Nuck. Dude, I'm fucking panicking. Dude, tonight is a fucking open challenge. I don't even know who I'm facing. It could be like Saints. It could be like, fuck it, I don't know, like Taco coming back for revenge because he went to a draw. Dude, I don't fucking know, bro. I just, if I lose tonight, it's over. It's over. The motherfucking god, dead. And if that happens, Nuck, I just want to say, I love you, bro. Thank you for everything.
Oh, yes! Yes! Nuck's old music! He ain't fucking around, baby! And here he is! Nuck is here for business, baby! The greatest of all time! Rest in peace, Kev. How can I forget? Taco beat Kev and Kev went on to kill himself after the match. This means so much for Nuck. And Nuck is ready to brutalize Taco, the Takeoff General Manager. Gonna send a message through Taco, sending a statement and making sure the Takeoff roster is watching. This man is your boss, the greatest of all time, smoking his joint, ready to kick some goddamn ass. As he takes a seat and takes a hit. Nuck making his way down to the ring with that chair. And Taco staring at him in anticipation. Ladies and gentlemen, I have goosebumps. I'm so prepared for this. These men are gonna absolutely destroy each other. There we go! Right to the ring! Oh my god! That's one of the most powerful chair shots I've ever heard in my life. Throwing that chair right at his head. Full force, full swing, bang! Already, that could be a goddamn concussion. And now again swing that chair as hard as he possibly can. Right over his head, throwing it down on Taco. Grabbing a hold now of the Icon's head. Oh my god, what the hell? A fork! Did he take that from his goddamn kitchen? And oh my god! Throwing a fork against his forehead. Holy shit! And we're not even a full 2 minutes into the match. And already the blood is gushing. Oh my god. Stabbing his forehead with a goddamn fork. This guy's lost his mind. Taco managed to enter the corner. I don't think Taco fully understands what he's gotten himself into. Oh my god, grabbing a full pane of glass. That was the crowd. You guys are insane. How can you cheer this on? This is insane. Bunch of bloodthirsty crowd members. You all are here at MetLife. New York is on something else. As Nuck is about to go coast to coast. Fuck Hev Dog. Oh my god. Generation genocide through the glass. Good god. This is a bunch of bloodthirsty, maniacal crowd members screaming for him to goddamn kill him. What is wrong with you people? Using the move of K-Man Generation Genocide. Doing what Kev did best, and that's take people's finishes. Continuously laying the forms, he's brutalizing Taco. Taco isn't even responsive. Just sitting at the apron. And oh my god, the thumbtacks! How can you have a street fight without thumbtacks? As he lays them out in the middle of the ring. I mean, on takeoff, if we're already seeing the takeoff GM. Oh, attack out of perhaps springboard! Out of the way! Catching a hold of him. If we're already on about takeoff, I didn't think we'd see a match more brutal than Avery Burns versus Jonathan Cole, but this might be it. Right near the thumbtacks, catching him. And throws it right down. With the powerbomb! Oh my god! Onto the thumbtacks now. It's been brutality after brutality, and it's probably going to get worse for Taco. What have you gotten yourself into, man? What the hell has he got on his head? Grabbing hold of the chair now. Yelling at Taco to get up to his feet. And oh my god, Taco though! Going low right to the gonads. Dropping the chair down. And Taco with some breathing room finally. And with the chair in his hand, goes for the ropes. And throwing the chair right at him. Holy! Chair thrown right into the face. Hook of the leg. He wants it over and done with too. Kick out at two though from the takeoff general manager. as Taco makes his way out to the apron, reaching under. What is he gonna grab now? Oh my god, the light tubes, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my god, throwing it right on him. Slamming him with that solid steel. That solid steel pipes. The solid steel glass tube right onto his head as it explodes all around the ring. And of course, this match, ladies and gentlemen, is the only rematch besides Maddie versus Milky to happen at XC. The second ever XC rematch, and another one to the head. Lifting him up onto his shoulders. Taco now. His turn to be a little relentless. His turn to be a little brutal. His turn to spill blood. Pile driver. Onto the steps. Oh, no, 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 no. They're just gonna shatter glass all over the ring. Oh, grab some glass pane now of his own. Does Nuck know what he's gotten himself in for? And of course, I mentioned earlier, Matty and Milky. Oh my god, throw him in the ring now. What's gonna happen here now? This is the first. I mentioned this is the second XC rematch, but this is the first XC rematch to go back to back. And the first breaker! Oh my god! Nuck split wide open. Blood shed all over the ring, glass all over the ring. Grabbing a hold of the leg, drags him through the broken glass. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I could watch this. We've seen some brutal matches over the last year or two in MWA. Of course, you had the man in beat-ups dog collar. Kevin Taco, they had two brutal matches with each other. Omega versus Rock. Colt versus Avery. And now here another one. But this might, again, as I said earlier, take the cake. I mean, as Nuck crawls out of the broken glass position he's in, Taco gets a table out. At this point, a table seems tame, but Taco is gonna fix that. Burning that table. Oh my god, almost 10 minutes into this match. Blood. Probably tears. Glass everywhere, now burning tables. Oh my god, chugging the Mountain Dew. He's knucking up. He's smoke showing up. And the jumping up with a shoulder tackle. He's doing up. Shoulder tackle. He's mountaining up. Lifting him up. And the side slam, throwing him down. You could see the blood drip from his back. You can't out-Nuck the Nuckster. And now middle of the ring. Table still up in flames on the outside as it begins to char. Picking up the thumbtacks. Oh my god, no, 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 what the fuck? What the fuck? At what point do... what? Thumbtacks in his mouth. Rolling forward. Ball blast. Holy. Get those goddamn thumbtacks out of his mouth. And now to the apron. Screaming at Taco to try his best. Looking for a spear, perhaps? But of course, Nuck had it scouted. Oh my god, the purple thunderbomb! Through the burning table! Both men burning alive! Fire engulfing them! Nucko being able to roll and extinguish the flame. As Taco, the flame slowly burns him as it goes out. And Nuck up to his feet. This man has lost his goddamn mind. Looking for those solid steel light tubes again. He's gonna take him out like a light. And a man throwing it against his head, repaying the damage, getting his receipt. 2 light tubes to the head. Pushing up on his forehead. And oh my god, a headbutt! Nuck, what is he looking for this time? This is absurd. And now the rocket kick from Taco. That's Kemp's move. Using the man he indirectly killed move against Nuck. You sick fuck. Turns him around, grabbing hold of the wrists. Many light tubes laid out. Oh my god! Curb stomp! Running into the light tubes. This is so brutal, I could barely watch it. Throwing up the arm, 2, 3. And after so much horrible actions from both, Nuck not managing to make Taco repay his debt. As Nuck and Taco just flat out. I hope they have a pulse. I mean, you can still see the blood gushing, so I guess maybe that's a good sign. But these guys are lost their minds. Taco having to eat thumbtacks and then followed up with a Baja Blast. Flaming table. Probably much more stuff I just simply can't remember. Generation genocide, of course, with the glass. I mean, so much stuff has happened, it's hard to remember. Thumbtacks you can see on his back. And he walks out with a victory. Perhaps Nuck. Nuck got too angry, too bloodthirsty, couldn't keep his end in the game, and he is still laid out ringside. This guy's a general manager, get some medics. This man is still hired by the MWC, we need him, get him up. Wow, the medics when you need them finally coming down to his aid. Is he okay? Blotting out a big sorry to his dead friend Kev Dog, who he couldn't get the job done tonight. But if Kev saw you, Nuck, I'm sure he'd be proud of you. Kev put his life on the line many times. Every time he stepped in that ring on takeoff, every time he defended that championship, he put his life on the line until it took it away. I'm sure Kev will be proud of your performance here tonight, Nuck. Nothing to be ashamed of, but ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have to move on. Insane action as we just witnessed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Massive ladder match. And of course, considering this is a ladder match, your champion is entering first with his title hanging above the ring. But the white isn't lacking.
As you can see, to the furthest left side of the stage, the mastermind.
Slowly approaching the ring for his third time at XC. Defending his championship with all the odds stacked against him. He has been nothing but a fighting champion. From the moment he won that championship. Facing Kholoki again. And Jacob Sterry.
This is, for anybody, a ladder match like this is possibly the easiest way to lose your title. Dobby does not have to be pinned. Nobody has to be pinned for the title to change hands. If somebody's in the ring at the right time and they get lucky enough, we're about to see a new champion. So Dobby has to be fully aware of what's happening, not lose any attention, keep the title in his eyes at all time. That's what I'll say.
But he looks as ready as ever to put his life on the line for this championship hanging right above us. He looks as focused as ever as he takes off that robe. And here we go, waiting for our next man to enter the ring and face the champion. Now, as much as you said, of course, usually you'd say the odds are stacked against him. But oh wait a minute here! This is some familiar music I'm hearing. Taking it all the way back to Ascension with this song.
Breezy has had quite the crisis over the last month or so. Looks like
and the Playboy
to find himself once again.
The Playboy mask and robe of his own.
You see that Playboy bunny on the Titantrons right above those posters.
And that Playboy bunny mask on his face as he makes his way down to the ring. The Playboy is in full effect here today at MetLife.
Breezy has yet to get a win on NWA at an NWA pay-per-view at a Rise. Breezy is 0-18. Last week at Mall Madness over in Takeoff, he got a huge win over Hazel. So let's see if the Takeoff success can transfer to the main roster for Breezy for the first time, and he walked out with his first championship.
And here we go for our next entrant into the match, Blank.
Blank.
Sporting that Dr. Doom inspired attire.
Blank, a former Spotlight champion, former member of the franchise players. He's accomplished a lot in a short period of time, and the national championship will just be one more thing to add to that record.
Of course, a little bit of a dig at Breezy, but in the short time Blank has been here, he has won more than Breezy. and managed to gain the championship. Breezy couldn't. But Breezy could be the one to reach singles gold on the main roster first.
Of course, Blank and Breezy have faced off before in singles action where Blank came out victorious, but this is not singles action at all. This is a ladder match, and the way you approach a ladder match cannot be more different from the way you try to pin somebody or make them submit.
And what the hell? Am I hearing correctly? The mind games of Jacob coming out to the church music that Darby used to come out to. The father's music. Darby, of course, put it behind him, and of course, it's mind games by the Sinfluencer.
Jacob Sterry just looking for another way to go viral, another way to put the eyes on him. Last week of Ball Madness, Jacob Sterry, the reigning Spotlight champion, walked up with a replica of the national championship, claiming his win in this match a week before it even happened.
No national championship replica on him this time, but that Spotlight championship is still on him. So, does Jacob have a lot to lose? Nuck, I mean, he's still the champion of Takeoff.
Jacob, last month, along with Breezy, had a shot at the national championship. Came short. Jacob, I believe, also had a singles match for the national championship. Then also came short. If he cannot put Dobby away, then I don't think he'll ever be able to. And I don't know if the national championship will ever be in his future.
Blank, of course, gonna face across the ring with a Spotlight champion, of course, a former Spotlight champion in his own regard. But if I'm not mistaken, I do not think these two faced each other yet.
I don't believe so.
As he gets on top of that ladder, trying to be above everybody else, and of course, staring down at his former friend and partner, Breezy. And
Blank
also his
lost
former mentor and friend, Dobby.
Blank lost the championship to Sean Anderson, who I believe is not in attendance tonight. And then Jacob Sterry took advantage of the moment and cashed in and was the one to beat Sean for the title, cashing in his briefcase.
You could say he used his golden opportunity. Is Blank telling us to shut up? I don't think he has any sort of right for that. But here we go. Viva la revolution! As here comes the vendetta.
80,000 strong in MetLife Stadium. All members of the revolution that Kholoki will lead tonight. Can he make it out and lead the revolution with a national championship? We will find out.
As the flags of the vendetta are whipped out by the crowd, and if Blank, you don't shut your mouth, I will come out there and slap you in the face.
Members of the crowd with vendetta flags, members of the crowd with masks to match Kholoki. If you can't hear the support, you can for sure see it.
Masks and flags all over.
Kholoki and Dobby, of course, former tag team partners in The Paradox, known as possibly one of the best tag teams in Minecraft wrestling history.
According to who?
According to everybody.
I think you're getting your facts wrong. You should read Twitter. And here we go. All the competitors are in the ring and waiting. This match is a match full of connections, full of personal feuds, whether it be tag teams, former mentor and student relationships, championship ties. They all come together and they all circle Kholoki as they bring it to him now. All attack the big guy in the middle of the ring. Smart strategy. Take on the big guy first. Make sure he can't defend himself.
Everybody ganging up on the leader of the revolution right away. Kholoki, of course, statistically might have the best shot at winning this. Last year, Kholoki won the Rumble, and at XC7 last year, he was in the main event for the World Championship. So, of the people in this match, Kholoki has perhaps gone the farthest in Minecraft wrestling, and
It would only make sense if he's able to win this match.
Double team now, Blank and Jacob. The Spotlight Championship connection. Oh, but double back body drop. The strength of Kholoki throwing them down. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Dobby, you could say the odds are stacked against him, but he has as good a chance as anybody. If not, I mean, there's a reason this man's champion. He might have the best chance considering his abilities, but Viva la Revolution, screaming it out as the crowd chants his name and the flags are raised high.
Kholoki, of course, former Iron Man champion, former tag team champion. Kholoki has more accolades than anybody else in this match. What I will say is, if there's anybody who I think is going to win this match, Kholoki is my pick so far.
I mean, you name accomplishments, but you can't deny Dobby's. He has a long list of those. I can't quite name them off the top of my head, but the veteran experience of Dobby certainly comes in.
Dobby, of course, has been here the longest out of everybody in this match.
As Blank setting up the ladder middle of the ring, looking to sleaze his way quickly up, but Jacob meeting him. Just straight up refusing. But arguing instead of fighting. This is a wrestling ring. You guys need to go at it. Oh, but Dobby dragging down Jacob. And oh my God, a long blower.
Dobby might have just given... I was going to say, Dobby might have just given Blank the championship, but Breezy now climbing up the other side, keeping Blank out of the reach of the championship.
And a massive swinging neck breaker sent him down. Of course, now Breezy and Dobby going at it now as the two men left standing. Forearm clubs from Dobby, forearm from Breezy. And the inverted atomic drop.
Dobby, of course, ducked an attack from Breezy and hit one of his own. Now Kholoki running through. Satanic panic.
Oh my God.
Paradox lives again. Yes.
I doubt that, Nuck. Don't get your hopes up. As they face off.
They're going to climb up and get the belts together. Paradox will live on. And then they'll come out later tonight and win the tag titles, put themselves in that match. Paradox is the best team of all time.
Nuck, you say best team of all time, but I personally think the Young Guns are pretty good. Revelations! And now Dobby with a make or break. Taking it to Jacob. Just wiping him out.
If Paradox lasted any longer than they did, they would have won the tag titles, and we could have seen these two on the same side tonight for the championship. Unfortunately, these two men met in the finals to crown the first national champion, which of course Dobby won. But if they can set their differences aside and perhaps be co-champions, then Paradox will reign again.
Oh no, do you want to be a part of this business? Grabbing hold of his arm. Grabbing hold of the other, the Paradox, double flapjack, sending him onto Jacob.
This is beautiful. You can hear the crowd.
I hope they fight just so you get upset.
All the tourists in Times Square hear it. People all around the world hear it. Everybody chanting the name of Paradox. Paradox.
Oh, but from behind, choking the big guy is Breezy.
Breezy trying to put a
hold. And a back suplex.
Saving his best friend Kholoki.
They are not best friends. I really hope they punch each other and you stop talking.
They will kiss after the match.
I hope not. Landing on black pile of bodies left by former Paradox.
Paradox have laid out everybody
former Paradox.
No.
Yes!
Not the Homer choke slam!
Choke slam! Thank God!
I'm heartbroken.
Thank goodness for that.
I'll never be the same.
I'm so
Kholoki
glad.
has it! Everybody's down, everybody's
down! Oh my
dead.
God! Standing on the pile of bodies he left behind him.
Kholoki's taunting, Kholoki's having his fun, but he's got to get up that ladder and take the championship.
You gotta get up there, man. This is not a match you can just play around in. You've got to take every moment, because as you see, Jacob Sterry, the first man to get dealt some damage, will be the first one to get up.
Of course, last year we had a ladder match for the Junior Championship where Jasper took a flashy chance like a moron and jumped off the top of the ladder and ruined his chance to win the championship. Kholoki cannot let the same happen to him.
Yeah, good thing he won afterwards, and he looked pretty fucking cool doing it, didn't he, Nuck?
Jacob Sterry and Kholoki both at the top of the ladder. Blank trying to follow Kholoki up.
And oh my god! Grabbing
Wait.
him and falls onto Blank!
The Spotlight Champion has the title in reach and there's nobody there to stop him.
Oh, you spoke too quickly, Nuck. The birthday boy gonna take his celebration home.
Perhaps the man who hates him more than anybody. Breezy's up there right now trying to keep
Poke in the eyes and boots him right off the ladder.
That's it. There's nobody there. Jacob has the championship.
Oh my god, the champion! Pushing the ladder. Jacob landing on his feet. The birthday miracle.
That is Sinfluencer Riz, but Zabi sending Jacob through the ropes outside the ring.
Tackling through the ropes. Nuck, don't ever say Riz again, please, for the love of God.
Zabi with these vicious forearms. Knocking him out outside the ring. There is no ladder up. There's no way for anybody to take advantage of this situation and climb up right now. The next person's going to have to set up another ladder.
It's an absolute brawl between Jacob and Dobby as he just maliciously tackled him through the ropes.
Dobby trying to put a final end to the Jacob
Spitting in his face, though.
Following him for months.
Elbow strike, elbow strike.
Jacob can spit and scream all he wants. But Dobby is not letting go of those strikes.
Oh no, tearing up the matting on ringside.
There's nothing but concrete on the floor outside the ring right now.
Kholoki getting out of the ring to catch his breath, puts him on the barricade though. What is Dobby planning?
This is personal for Dobby.
Oh no, perhaps the DDT! Oh my god!
The Spotlight Champion, this influencer, completely concussed.
As the blood drips down his head. Of course. Blood on Dobby's legs from Jacob's head. Now, not much abuse of weapons so far in this match, but the brutality is still here. And oh, but from out of nowhere, Blank with the drop kick.
Blank looking to put his name in the history books.
Knee to the gut as he grabs a hold of his head.
Fastest rising competitor. Blank was not here for XC7, and if he gets a win at XC8, I don't know if anybody's done that before. Not since the first Extreme Chaos, probably.
We like to talk a lot about experience, Nuck, and of course this is this man's first ever XC.
Blank at his first ever XC, but on paper, you could say he has more accomplishments than some people in this match. He has more title wins than Breezy. He's matching with Jacob Sterry, and the only people that really have the edge over him are Dobby and the man standing in the ring right now.
And of course, Kholoki meeting him ringside. Box shots. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Blank bounced off the ladder, knocked into the corner. Kholoki, big man standing strong on top, setting that ladder back up. And we may see the revolution televised with the national championship, another title around Kholoki's waist.
What did I just witness? Holy crap! Making his way up the ladder now.
Playboy.
Oh, but Breezy! Grabbing hold of the arm on the ladder, and the armbar, holy!
Oh my god!
He'll break his goddamn arm!
He could break his legs too without Kholoki's hanging off the ladder like that. Legs stuck in the ladder rung, Breezy grabbing onto his arm, but Dobby's taking advantage. The national champion's at the top of the ladder. If Breezy doesn't let go sooner,
Dobby might retain, unhooking the title.
Dobby's about to keep his title. Oh my god, Kholoki fought off Breezy.
Meeting Dobby at the top. The Paradox, former Paradox, meeting each other face to face, punch to the head.
Exchanging blows.
The Paradox forearm smash.
Maybe
Back
not
and
as
forth on the top of the ladder.
maybe not much of an exchange. Maybe a little more one-sided than I thought it would be. Dobby throwing those strikes at Kholoki, and Kholoki's yet to really be able to fight back.
Nuck, watch this blank on the side, setting up a ladder of his own.
Blank and Breezy climbing a second ladder right next to Kholoki and Dobby. 4/5 of this match in reaching distance of the grand prize.
All four men going back and forth top of the ladder. Strike after strike as Jacob is still outside, gushing from his head.
Jacob Sir, this influencer, yet to move, yet to be able to make his way
Oh
back
my
into the
god,
ring.
Dobby!
Oh my god!
Sent thrown down.
Dobby falling 20 feet. Blank!
And a blank falling down. Breezy and Kholoki.
Breezy
As
jumping
Breezy,
over.
the Playboy bunny, hopping over.
Kholoki and Breezy knocking down that second ladder. And now looking to fight one-on-one. If one of these men gets the championship, then for either man, this is a huge moment. Really, for anybody in this match, the national championship, in a short time it's been back, has had a lot of prestige. Of course, you can see 5 men fighting for this championship. It's in demand. Everybody wants this belt, and it's a ladder match. Everybody's willing to put their bodies through hell to get it.
And of course, Kholoki came up
Oh my
short in
God.
last year's main event.
But Kholoki managing to pull the ladder down. Breezy falls too.
Oh, but he's hanging up there. He's hanging up the title there.
Breezy's not letting go. Breezy is not letting go. What?
Jacob! Oh my god! Flying headbutt!
Oh my god!
Holy crap, what just happened? And that's Jacob's head gone. He's suffered so much.
Jacob Sterry sacrificing himself to make sure that Breezy does not walk out tonight with the national championship.
What more does he have in him? I mean, holy. I've never seen a gutsy thing like that in my life. That was insane.
Blank and Jacob facing off.
And a snapshot. And another one as he bounced off the ropes. Third time's lucky. Flips him up. And the Doom's Conquest.
On to, I believe, the remnants of the ladder in the middle of the ring. And now Kholoki seemed to be right in pole position to do something of his own.
Kholoki, of course, came up short in last year's main event for a championship, looking to get some redemption this year by winning a championship XC, something he couldn't do last year. Sets up a ladder now. Kholoki's first 2 ever XCs, both for championships. Blank.
About halfway up that ladder, staring off with Kholoki.
Blank and Kholoki facing off.
Knocked off the ladder.
Kholoki
caught him. Kholoki caught him. Kholoki caught him.
And oh my god! Holy crap! Right onto the
that
ladder.
Propped outside the ring. These ladders are metal. These are not fake, folks. Blank body bouncing off of that steel ladder.
And now the champion is back in the ring. And the Paradox face off again. Both men reaching up for the XC moment. Blank falling off the ladder. Everyone wiped out. Punch to the face. Kholoki been a powerhouse in this match. Dobby using his time very smartly, the veteran experience, and they both going face to face, former tag partners, punch after punch, forearm after forearm.
Kholoki, a man who's been in many ladder matches and many matches at Extreme Chaos, but never has quite been able to get the job done either way. He's done a lot of success outside of matches like this, but if he wins this match, it will be huge for him.
Another punch to the head. Catching him by his head, turns him around. The hell plant on the top of the ladder.
Darby's about to say goodnight.
Trying to claw at the arm to get him off of him.
Darby's feet
Dangling from the ladder. The strength of
if Kholoki
Kholoki
lets
is
it
insane.
go, Darby drops 15 feet and hits the canvas.
He's literally floating, so much power in Kholoki's arms. Dobby could literally fall right now and lose out in this match.
Kholoki's
Apologizing to his former tag partner.
To his former best friends. But it's time for a revolution.
Revolution. Drops
Dobby
him down.
falls. Grab that belt, Kholoki.
And there's your new national champion.
The Revolution, 80,000 strong, with one more piece of gold around the waist of the leader.
Viva la Revolution in full effect and making a massive statement by making the champ fade out on top of the ladder. And Kholoki gets his redemption from last year's Extreme Chaos, by winning that championship and getting his Extreme Chaos moment that he fought for.
Kholoki, former tag champion, former Iron Man champion, and now current and reigning national champion. Kholoki with more gold than anybody else has had over the last 2 years of Minecraft wrestling.
The more the years come, the more gold we see on this man. As the stars revolt and the stars align for the vendetta. What huge action, amazing match. All these men put their hearts on the line, but in the end, you've got a new national champion in the vendetta. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, huge tag team action.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jasper is here at XC. And Jasper has on an attire that is speaking a sort of leopard print. And these fans here at MetLife Stadium are in disarray of Jasper. And keep this in mind, this is his first match since March. He's coming off of a 3-month absence in the ring.
Jasper, with a Vicky Guerrero-inspired attire, here to face his former best friend. Jasper, of course, turned his back on his friends and turned his back on his family to join the so-called franchise players. Now that group has fallen apart, and Slick has not forgotten about what Jasper did to him.
Here's the thing you need to understand, Nuck. Jasper doesn't need anyone. The only man that Jasper needs is Jasper himself.
That's why he stood behind 3 other people until he retired and lost his title on Rise.
Well, now where's Jasper now? He's gonna kick Slick's ass all across MetLife Stadium. That's what he's gonna do, Nuck.
I will be shocked. Yes! Here we go! It's been too long. It's been far too long. But here we are. The fucking Peacemaker is back.
Make a move extreme. Shortcut to your dreams.
The happiest moment of my career. The happiest moment in my Minecraft wrestling in all the time I've been watching these shows was not anything that I've done, but it was watching this man climb to the top of the mountain and win the world championship.
Wipe your mouth when you're done, Nuck.
Like lighting up a blunt in tribute the Nuck who died just earlier tonight. A beacon of hope and peace in a world of misery.
Well, can he give the fans here at MetLife Stadium a glimmer of hope when he goes one-on-one against Jasper here tonight?
Jasper is in for the hug of his life.
And Slick is in for the ass beating of his life. I don't know what to tell you, Nuck. These are two men who know each other very well. Two men who have bad blood with each other. And they settle the score here tonight on the biggest stage of them all in Minecraft Wrestling. The bell has rung and we're underway. Oh man, a slap to the face.
What a disgusting move.
I'd say that's a smart move right there.
Jasper, a massive, horrible person. Horrible. I'm going to hold back on the words I want to say to describe this man.
You're going to cry, Nuck? Why don't you cry me a river?
Slick looking to solve this with a lockup, with a little bit of peace and some fairness. Slick driving a headlock. Jasper might tap right here. If Jasper knows what's good for him. Oh, elbowing out.
Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh. Big waist lock. What's Slick looking for here? Oh, wait a minute. Jasper stepping on the foot. Making Slick release the waist lock. Was trying to go for some type of move there, probably a German suplex, but now Slick ducking under. And a big arm drag. He sends Jasper across the ring.
You're damn right he does. Jasper on the ground looking up at his former best friends. Jasper has never made it to the top of the mountain. The closest he got was last year in the locked away chamber, but Slick has accomplished far more than Jasper could ever dream of. Looking for hope in his former friends. Looking to solve this.
Get it out of him. I don't know what Slick is trying here. Slick is wasting his time trying to make friends with Jasper.
We want to talk about the new national champion. We got to talk about revolutions. We got to talk about bringing peace to Minecraft Wrestling, which is what Slick has been tasked with for the past year now.
Slick with another arm drag. I don't understand Slick's motive here. Is he trying to make friends or is he trying to put away Jasper here tonight? What's his motive?
Believe he's trying to bring his best friend back.
Well, he's wasting his time as Jasper.
Jasper Tiger rolling. And now outside the ring.
Good strategy there. He doesn't need this match. He could just walk out right now.
This
Slick is a waste of time.
Special. They're apart, but they're all still the same. We saw Olt do it earlier against Cruz, and now Jasper doing it too. Just leaving the ring and trying to avoid any real conflict, any real chance of getting his ass beat.
Conflict? Slick ain't gonna give Jasper any conflict. He's trying to make friends in a wrestling ring. He's in the wrong business. Oh, wait a minute.
Slick catching Jasper.
Uh-oh.
Jasper elbows out, elbows out. Now he's down, these two men facing back at each other.
Going for something big here.
Arm drag.
By Slick once again. Slick keeping hold of the arm.
Slick admitting to his own stupidity. But he considered Jasper
Well, are you calling him stupid?
I am allowed to say things about Slickbait, unlike you.
Well, I think Slickbait sucks. And so do you. Yeah, there you go. See, Jasper has the right mindset. When you're inside of a wrestling ring, it's not about friendships. It's about putting your opponent down for the 1, 2, 3.
Slick looking to break through, to bring happiness back to Jasper.
Jasper kicking away Slick. Oh, wait a minute. Roll up. 1, 2. Big kick out at 2. Slick thought he had Jasper put away there. No way. Oh, wait a minute. What's this now?
Slick now offering a handshake.
Should have done that at the start of the match.
Slick popping Jasper up.
Oh, wait just a second. Jasper's head colliding with that top turnbuckle as he's now seated in the corner, and Slick Bait lifting him up. Uh-oh.
Jasper slips out.
Why is it Slick Bait going for a move? All I've seen him do is arm drags.
Slick.
Can he do something else?
Slick dodging the roundhouse. He's still looking for peace, still trying to resolve this conflict. Taking advice from his mentor, Slick does not want to fight every single night. The only thing he wants is Jasper's friendship.
And now Jasper with more elbows. And Slick now collided back to the ropes. And Jasper trying to go. Oh, wait just a second. Slick pulls the ropes down, and Jasper is now outside the ring once again.
Slick once again calling for peace. Jasper once again hanging out outside the ring, but he comes back in, Slick ducking.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, another roll-up here. Can he get the 3 count? 1, 2. Not enough. Oh, big drop kick from Jasper.
Jasper, maybe the
Wait a
first
minute.
non-drop kick we've seen this whole match.
Another roll-up of Jasper kicking out at 2 once again. And a big
Jasper-
uppercut.
Finally, some action. Not what Slick wants, but what definitely
Yeah,
what
after
Jasper
7
wants.
minutes.
Slick is a man of peace.
Oh yeah, he's a man of peace. My ass. Slick saying this one is for Matt Dog.
Matt, of course, knocked out by Steve and then has not been seen since.
Uh-oh.
Jasper kicking the ropes.
Kicking the ropes, and now Slick's groin hitting the top turnbuckle. Not a very soft landing, if you ask me.
Slick's not going to be able to bait tonight after what just happened.
What is wrong with you?
I didn't say anything. I said
Yeah, you did
Slick
say something.
knocked down the ropes. Now Jasper's choking him.
Referee counting to 4. Making sure Jasper lets go. As he followed up with a big kick to the face. And now Jasper just talking some trash. Calling him pathetic, and that's what he is. You know, they called him a dingling. That's what he is. That's what he is too. Big dingling.
Back with a
Oh, wait a minute.
huge drop kick. Slick falling down.
Jasper has been hitting an array of strikes on Slick so far in this match. Now Jasper staring out Slick in the corner. A big face wash. Boot right to the face.
Tribute to Long Island's own Zack Ryder, that huge broski boot in the corner. Zack Ryder, of course, may be in attendance, does not live very far from MetLife Stadium. Jasper, the huge catatonic.
Oh, wait a minute. He
Hooking the
gets
leg
it.
for a pin. 1, 2, and the Peacemaker is still alive.
I don't understand. How did Slick kick out at 2? The catatonic. That's put away so many people.
That broski boot has won many United States championships. And to add the catatonic on top of that, I don't know how Slick pulled through.
Look at Slick trying to make friends. He's in the wrong business. I'll tell you what right now, Nuck.
Slick is looking to bring change to Minecraft Wrestling. No more fighting, no more anger. He just wants peace and he wants friendship. Him and Jasper have gone through so much together before Jasper turned his back on the high road.
And Jasper doesn't need Slick anymore. Jasper is in a league of his own that Slick is nowhere near.
The referee pulling Jasper off of Slick.
Should have let him continue. Continue
Now,
the
why
assault
would he
on
have done
Slick.
that? That would be immoral.
And a big
Huge
snap
German
German
suplex.
Slick landing right on the back of his neck. Not a good landing. But possibly an opening here for Jasper. Oh wait. Jasper went for a big dive, but Slick rolling right out of the way. Not going to try in the... Oh, wait just a second. Slick rolling out of the corner, every single corner, but...
Slick going to the next corner. Now just lifting him up.
Uh-oh. I think Jasper's had enough of the mind games, but Slick staying still.
He's got Jasper in a hug. Not a bear hug.
What the hell is
Just
this?
a hug of love. Oh, it is a bear hug.
Fight out of it, Jasper. Come on.
Will Jasper tap, or will he give it and hug his friend back? Slick calling out he loves Jasper.
And now just elbow after elbow after elbow, and Slick forced to let go. And now more strikes being dealt to Slick by Jasper as he has him backing into the ropes.
He calls those the Young Gun forearms, tribute to his old tag team with his old friend Doppel, who returned earlier tonight. One friend that was not around to see Jasper descend into madness.
He hasn't descended into madness. He's descended into greatness. That's what he did. Now kicking him in the ribs over and over. Oh, wait. Slick with a big headbutt. He's fighting back. And now a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Slick is in his own element. Ducking under,
Slick
waist
ducks
lock.
under. German suplex. Of course, we know what the Germans did to Jasper and his people a long time ago.
Slick finally understands how to work a wrestling match. And now on the apron.
Slick jumps in the ring. Jasper.
Oh, wait a
stumbles
minute.
A bit, but hits back with the rolling Death Valley driver.
Jasper
Oh,
going outside the ring.
Slick being planted by Jasper. Now he has him lifted up. With a Kreutz Wrath.
Bridging with a pin. 1, 2. Slick is
What?
kicking out.
He kicked out at 2? You mean to tell me that Slick kicked out of the Kreutz Wrath? Is that what you're telling me, Nuck?
I didn't tell you. You saw it. You're watching the show.
That doesn't matter. He kicked out of the Kreutz Wrath. I can't believe it. What is Slick made out of?
Slick's bait is about 70% water, just like everybody else in this stadium.
You're an ass.
Slick will never give up on friendship, but Jasper will not give up on attacking Slick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, can he hit it right here?
Slingshot spear.
Oh, he got it. He's got to make the cover. But wait a minute, I don't think Slick is done yet. Uh-oh.
Peacemaker. Slickbait falls into the pin.
Come on, kick out, kick out.
3.
No!
Slick wins.
How did he win?
Oh, what is that I smell coming from your chair? Are you that upset? I didn't know that happened.
What are you talking about? How did
exactly
Slick win here tonight? He kicked out of the Kreutz Wrath. He kicked...
Has won, and you are disgusting.
What do you mean?
Get yourself cleaned up before we continue the show.
How about you clean yourself up?
Peacemaker has won. He's defeated his former friend Jasper. He hasn't quite won his friendship, but he's won the match.
So is it a job well done or not? Why don't you tell me, Nuck, since you love Slick so much? And hey, listen, if you love Slick so much, why don't you go marry him? Why don't you go propose to him in the ring right now? I know you got a ring right in your pocket right now, waiting to propose to Slick.
How about you run to the bathroom before you keep talking?
How about you go die?
Anything to get you out of here. Gotta go hit that ride to the setting sun.
Slick celebrating with the fans. So many famous celebrities in attendance. Right in the front row, you can see Captain Cracker. So many special guests here tonight for Extreme Chaos. To watch Slick reign victorious. What in the... What? I think there's something strange in MetLife Stadium right now. I know what to call.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Equipped with their proton packs and their solo cups, they're gonna suck up the ghost and drink to celebrate. Delta Delta Dropkick has arrived at MetLife Stadium.
I would be rooting for these guys here tonight, but... What the hell is that?
The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man is here.
What is going... What?
And they just saved the city. They just sucked up a ghost.
All right, I've made up my mind. I want these guys to lose. I don't want them to just lose. I want them to have a horrible, horrible rest of their lives.
They just saved your life.
I could have defended myself, Nuck.
I would have loved to watch that happen. But nonetheless, Delta Dropkick is here, looking to win back the tag titles that Ultraviolet took from them many months ago.
These guys are the absolute most fakest human beings on earth. I thought these guys were cool at one time. They were cool. They were the best college frat boys around. But
You didn't go to college. You have a GED.
How about you let me finish here? You mean to tell me that these two invited Aliku into their circle? You gotta be kidding me. That's a bunch of BS.
Are you gonna diss Daddy Liku and all his worm riz?
His what?
I will not repeat myself. Ultraviolet is here.
Thank God. Have some proper champs. These two have been holding the ground here for a long time now, and here they are, here at XC.
Ultraviolet paying tribute to the Sailor Moon anime. Not quite the same genre as Ghostbusters, but...
Oh, gee, you think?
Why don't you kill yourself? Just do it right now. We'll finish the show without you.
Nah, you first. You first, Nuck. You first.
Fireworks going off for the tag team champion.
You know, I had to watch the entirety of Sailor Moon in preparation for Ultraviolet's tag team match, and now I understand why.
You know, it makes a little sense that Ultraviolet didn't come out as Ghostbusters, because the last time they had women be Ghostbusters, it didn't turn out the way everybody wanted it to.
Are you saying women shouldn't be in a wrestling ring?
I'm saying the female Ghostbusters was a bad thing, that's all.
I thought it was pretty good.
You would think it's good.
And why? Why do you think so?
Because you're an idiot.
Well, you're retarded. Might have to censor that out in post-production, but regardless. We are underway.
Sorry for being needy.
And now both teams are brawling it out. We got a slugfest here at MetLife Stadium, and the fans are going nuts.
Tribute to the first ever Extreme Chaos, throwing the action back to the old school. We have not seen a fight like this since 2016.
It's been that long?
Yes, and believe it or not, Old was still around then too, because he's so old.
Random stray, but regardless, these two teams are being the absolute piss out of each other.
Jacob moving out of the way, Hazel crashing into the steel steps. Bryce and Tara tearing it up in the ring right now.
Bryce with a big crossbody to Tara in the ring.
Going for a pinfall, but Jacob just sent Hazel over the barricade.
Uh-oh, I think we may got a brawl in the crowd here. Oh, wait, no. Jacob Cage paying no attention to Hazel, dumping her out like yesterday's garbage.
Tara and Bryce dodging each other's shots.
Now whipping Tara in the Jacob Cage with a big forearm strike.
No, I know we're watching the ring right now, but Hazel just went backstage. I'm very curious what she's about to come out with.
Well, she needs to come out right now and help her tag team partner win this match. They still have to carry the tag team division, as they have been for months.
I'll be a little appalled if she just goes home and leaves her friend in the ring to lose the titles by herself.
Well, everyone will be appalled. Then we won't have tag team champions with class.
we will have tag team champions with Riz. Bryce with a huge shooting star press.
No, no, no.
If they get this pin quick and Hazel's not here to break it up, then we'll get new tag champs in record time. But Tara managing to kick out of that early fall.
You mean to tell me these two guys can't put away Tara on their own? Especially now it's a numbers advantage. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Is that what you... As you know, it's not what you're telling me.
Oh, they're getting the
It's what I'm seeing.
tables.
This is not good. Setting up a table near the corner.
Oh my god! Hazel with a weed whacker!
Oh my... What the hell?
Borrowed
You're gonna
from the
be kidding me.
motherfucking god. Rest in peace. Tribute to Kev. Of course, Hazel, Tara, and Kev were all once together in the Steel City Saints.
Thank
True
God that
leader of
weed
the
whacker is
SAS.
not turned on.
Are you blind? It is turned on.
I don't hear any noise.
Yeah, because you're deaf. But Jake
Regardless,
plunges
big
the
overhead
belly
belly-to-belly suplex.
throws the weed whacker to the side, focusing back on Hazel.
Uh-oh. Numbers advantage.
Is
once
Jacob about
again.
to... Oh no, Jacob's about to get nailed. Oh, here he goes. He's pulled down
Oh
the
my
strap.
god.
Here he goes. Beer belly splash into the corner. Bryce looking to follow it up.
That just gets your rocks off, don't it, Nuck?
That was disgusting. I'd like Delta.
Yeah,
Delta
look at you
drop kick.
stumbling. You're stumbling on your words. You admit it.
I like Delta drop kick, but there's some things I don't have to see. And if it was effective, it's effective. But I wish I closed my eyes.
Ultraviolet need to regroup right now and kick their asses.
Bryce is daring Jacob to do a dive. Both of Ultraviolet outside the ring right now, in perfect position for the.
He
the
might
first
trip over
ever.
the top rope.
He might put a hole in the ground, and he misses. Ultraviolet countering, big double drop kick.
There you go. The big man taken down, and now Bryce in the ring by himself, and I think he just realized.
Both of them catching Bryce with a huge double powerbomb and sending him on to Jacob Cage's beer belly.
My goodness, big double powerbomb onto the outside. Fortunately, Bryce had a soft landing, but now Hazel with a big flapjack. Right into the steel steps. Bryce hitting face first.
Para now grabbing thumbtacks. Hazel grabbing her signature baseball bat.
Oh my god, right over the head!
Tara grabbing Bryce. With the thumbtacks in hand. Setting him to Hazel. Clocking him with the baseball bat.
My god.
How is he not gushing blood?
Well, he's got CTE, I can tell you that much. Oh, wait a minute, there is the blood right there. He's busted wide open.
I mean, the CTE comment definitely also rings true. Jacob going for a clothesline, but Ultraviolet ducks, hitting the ropes. Double flapjack.
Big man taken down, and now Ultraviolet have an opening here.
Standing over Jacob. Huge gourd buster onto the thumbtacks.
Oh my god.
Jacob Cage laying on the thumbtacks. Ultraviolet standing strong.
As they should.
Now placing Jacob Cage on the table.
Tara on the top rope.
Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet, I spoke to them before the show. They told me they're looking to win this match and celebrate by going down.
Wait, look at the outside. Bryce he used that.
Oh, did he just, what the hell? They're using the proton pack.
Well, they're not ghosts, I can tell you that. They are human beings, and they are your tag champions.
Ultraviolet told me they will celebrate their win if they win tonight by driving a few short hours down to Washington, D.C. and getting their favorite pizza at Comic Ping Pong.
Why don't you go with them so I can commentate by myself so I don't have to be anywhere near you?
Bryce on the top ropes. Double stomp through the table.
Through the table!
Now, Delta's Ultra Dropkick covering up with a pinfall. But Hazel managing to kick out.
Hazel kicking out right at 2. From a huge double stomp through the table. I thought that was it, but it was not it. Now Hazel and Tara regrouping themselves on the outside.
Now look at Bryce. Not only is his face, but you could see blood pouring out of his ears. Oh my god.
Oh my god, shut up.
Alright, man. Delta Dropkick calling to finish the story. Tribute to the newest member of their faction, Aliku. Bryce holding the ropes down. Jacob Cage is going to hit that beer belly suicide dive to the outside.
Can he
and
hit
he goes
it?
Flying, leaping, rolling senton.
My god, he did it.
Both members of Ultraviolet, they might as well be squashed. Hit with the boulder that is Jacob Cage.
I think I feel earthquake coming here at MetLife Stadium from how big Jacob Cage is. Feel the ground shaking beneath me.
Mr. Jacob Cage putting those huge feet and those huge hands to use with that drop kick.
Now
another drop kick.
Taking turns with drop kicks.
With the force of a horse.
Now drinking on the job. This is a disgusting display.
They're taking shots. They're having fun.
Well, they can't have fun. They need to put away the tag champs to win the belts. There ain't no having fun in a wrestling ring, I can tell you that much.
Bringing everything back to the frat house. I just know Liku is back at the dorm. Partying up with all the beers, just waiting for them to come home with the titles. Jacob with a flaming beer belly splash.
What the hell?
And Bryce extinguishing Jacob with an elbow drop.
How do these two even function? But now, with a cover and Hazel kicking out at 2.
Bryce might have shot one out a little prematurely with that pinfall. Should have hit another move or two before he tried to put Hazel away.
Hazel trying to put the flames out. And they're signaling for the end. Could DDD win the tag belt here tonight? Wait a minute.
Tara with the
big
steel chair.
Right in the back. Big
Now
power
huge
bomb
power
from Tara.
bomb. They're all on the outside except for Hazel staying in the ring.
And now Jacob Cage getting beat up by women. This is not his first time. Wait a minute. They're fighting in the crowd now.
They're all brawling outside.
My God.
They're out by the stage. Ultraviolet just about right in front of their own poster. Delta's ultra drop kicks all the way on the other side.
Wait, look at Tara. She's on the stage.
She climbs up looking to hit something big. But Delta does her drop kick, priming up for a keg toss, trying to catch Tara when she hits that jump. Hazel picked up. A perk induced plancha.
Oh my God!
Sarah popped a perk and jumped. Oh my God!
Shades of 2009 Kurt Angle. The bean has kicked in here at MetLife Stadium.
Shades of former world champion Maddie, known for popping perk. Now DDT laid out right in front of the stage. Now, Colt, I gotta ask, do they have to make it back to the ring to make a pin, or is this falls count anywhere?
I don't know. You should have read the handbook for tonight.
What do you mean I should have read the handbook? You don't know either.
Oh yeah, I do know, but it
You just don't feel like telling me?
Oh wait a minute, it is falls count anywhere. I'm getting word right now. It is falls count anywhere, but
Hazel grittying back to the ring while holding Jacob.
it is a falls count anywhere. I just got word, but now they want to do it in the ring, the proper way, and the way they've been accustomed to doing it for years.
They're throwing chair shots.
Steel chair after steel chair.
Well, it's one steel chair being used multiple times. Steel chair after steel chair implies she's getting new ones after every hit, but that is not the case. They are putting dents into this singular chair.
Uh-oh. Setting up two chairs. This is not a good predicament for Jacob Cage to be in, and oh my God. Oh my God, no, she's not gonna hit this.
H throw.
Oh my God! H throw off the top rope, and Jacob Cage just hit the steel chairs. Oh my God!
That's gotta be it. Jacob Cage's head bouncing off the steel chairs, and like I just said, that is steel.
What the hell?
Wait, what?
He just threw a giant solo cup. Where did that come from? Fall to ashes by Hazel.
Knocking back to Bryce.
But now Jacob Cage. Death Valley driver into the chairs.
This is insanity. Are DDT about to win back the tag titles that they lost so long ago? He's got a cover in. 1, 2. Hazel kicks out.
What? Oh my God. Thumbtacks in the ring. And now Bryce firing back on Tar with a series of strikes, and now a big step up in Zaguri. Now grabbing the head. Moonwalk DDT by Bryce.
DDD pretty much has this in the bag. Jacob crawling over. Bryce covering Tara. This is. Wait a second.
That's Jacob Sterry! Yes! My hero saves the match!
Jacob Sterry and Ultraviolet. I'm getting word that last month at Locked Away, Ultraviolet paid off Jacob to throw the match and screw over Breezy. And
this is
take a friendship with
amazing!
him so that they could keep the tag titles. And now it continues here at Extreme Chaos. Using Jacob's help, the match is anything goes, falls count anywhere, so there's nothing a referee can do, but this is still completely unfair
This
and
is
ridiculous.
genius by Jacob Sterry and Ultraviolet.
It's all making sense now when Jacob Sterry brought in Hazel to wrestle against Jimmy Sins for the number one contendership for a Spotlight title a month ago in Saturday Slam. As general manager, I was confused why that happened, but everything's starting to make sense here. As Hazel locks in a Trail's End tribute to former Ascension Spotlight champion Trail. Jacob cheering for Ultraviolet. This is disgusting.
This is amazing! Steel chair after steel chair.
Tara
Shot to
continuing use
shot.
of the steel chair.
Jacob Cage needs to just tap out here. Hey, wait a minute!
Second. Breezy's here.
What the hell?
Breezy about to look all the people who have caused him hell over the past 2 months right in the eyes. Breezy gonna throw in the towel.
What? Can he?
Oh, but it just hit Hazel over the head with the towel. Now,
Wait a minute, he's
choking
choking
her. Of course, that solid steel towel is not fun to get hit with. Breezy throwing strikes at Jacob Sterry. These two men faced off amongst multiple other people earlier. Now they're throwing strikes now outside the ring. And Bryce hitting Tara with the chair. Delta dropkick. Despite everything, might still be able to pull through and win the tag titles. Breezy with an Ontario Sunrise.
Onto the outside, the Jacob Sterry. And now both men laid out. And now Stargazer.
I can't tell who's going to win this match.
Uh-oh. They're gonna hit it right here, and it's gonna be all over. Ego death!
Ego death to Breezy.
Breezy making a sacrifice.
Despite everything that's happened between Delta dropkick and
Oh, the
Breezy,
party
he is
foul!
still here trying to help his friends, but it might end up futile.
Bryce grabbing Tara.
Tara.
Up high. Gem City landing.
Jacob's got Hazel. What's he
What's
looking
going
for? Sending Hazel outside into the crowd. What a huge throw.
Front row goes
That's
Hazel.
insane. I don't even know if is she in the second or third row? That was insane.
I don't know which row she's in, but all I know is that she can't help Tara.
TDT looking to end this match the only way they know how. Keg toss.
Are they gonna do it? Double cover.
And that's gotta be it. 1, 2.
Oh
And
my
we have
god!
New tag team champion.
They won the belt!
The first two-time tag team champion. Possibly ever, I'm not really sure, but a huge accolade for Delta Dropkick.
They won the tag belts here tonight at Extreme Chaos.
A long history line between everybody in this match, all coming to a head tonight in the grandest stage of them all.
My god, what a match. These two teams just went through hell and back.
Now all three men embracing in the middle of the ring.
Delta dropkick, hugging. After everything
The celebration has begun here at Extreme Chaos. Two-time tag champions. History has been made here tonight.
Young handsome motherfucker, I sling that wood, I just nunchuck him. And who you with, and what's your name? And you not here, boo, I'm Wale. And that DC, I rap all day. And my eyes red, cause of all that haze. Don't blow my high, let me shine. Drum on the beat, let me take my time. One beat.
Knock our night is not over just yet.
We still have a main event.
And that's up next. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, the main event of Extreme Chaos 8. The moment you've all been waiting for. The All-Heart Milky defends his world title against the Problem Steve.
Boys, I don't think we're in New York anymore.
We're in Steve City.
Steve rising up from the flames and ashes as he gets set for the main event here tonight at Extreme Chaos.
It has been 4.5 years since Steve last challenged for the World Championship in singles competition. Just a few months longer than that since he last faced Milky in singles competition. But tonight he has the biggest opportunity of his career so far.
Steve is set out to do one thing and one thing only, and that has become world champion by the end of the night.
Steve, not even supposed to have been in this match, turned everything around and locked away by winning the Omega's shot at the World Championship for Extreme Chaos, putting himself in a position where he has never been before.
It feels almost as if it wasn't meant to be, but Steve made it be. Couldn't win the Rumble, but still won himself into the Extreme Chaos main event.
I won't share my thoughts on that. But what I do know is that the world champion is about to make his presence known here at MetLife Stadium.
It has been a world championship reign that defies its pronouns. It is no longer just the longest modern day reign. It's no longer the longest MWC reign. This is the longest world championship reign in Minecraft wrestling history. And that's what the All Heart has achieved over the past 6 months.
The 39th overall world championship reign of Milky has dominated the MWC for quite some time, as Milky makes his presence here at MetLife Stadium, coming out to an orchestral version of Megalovania.
If you take us back 8 years to the first ever Extreme Chaos, Milky walked into that match as the winner of that year's Rumble to contest for the World Championship. He is very familiar with a match like this in a spotlight like this.
But that being said, that was 8 years ago, right?
It's been 8 years, but he's been champion for 6 months now. He has not lost a step. And that's a lot of experience that Steve does not have in a match like this. This is Steve's first ever Extreme Chaos main event. His first world title shot in 4 years.
One of the biggest main events is about to transpire in this company's history. Milky, Steve, world title. Main event, MetLife Stadium in Extreme Chaos.
If Milky wins tonight in this match, then he sets a record for longest reign that I don't think we would ever see anybody beat in the history of the MWA past today.
The tension that is in the air right now is so thick you could cut it with a knife.
Milky has been champion for 1 day shorter than Man of 1,004 Holes' championship reign. If he wins today and sleeps tight as champion, tomorrow he sets the record.
But can he do so?
Steve, born and raised in Tampa, Florida, for the past few weeks has been fighting and training in Tokyo, Japan to get himself ready for the biggest match of his career.
Milky has been doing the same in his hometown of Des Moines, Iowa. These fans are anticipating for the bell to ring. Mixed reaction for both men, two of the most beloved figures here in the MWC. The bell is about to ring.
Steve being shown the belt by the ref. Will that be the last time he gets to touch the world championship that he'll never get to hold? Or will this be the night that Steve changes his fortunes forever and walks out as the world champion?
The bell has rung and we are underway, and these two men are staring at one another. They're looking out to the crowd.
Milky, typically a fan favorite, but 80,000 strong chanting for Steve City.
Milky's been saying over the past few weeks is that when it comes down to those big moments, Steve is unable to get it done. And looking back at the past 4.5 years, you kind of wonder what happened to Steve. Why has it taken this long for him to get back to this position?
Both men pressure to the ropes. The referee has to separate both men.
Of course, Steve spent much of last year under the guidance of Saints as a member of the Steel City Saints, where he was led to an Ironman championship. Steve's first taste of gold for this run of Minecraft wrestling. Will he be able to double it up tonight?
We saw just a few weeks back that Saints gave Steve his word, gave him his blessing for this match here tonight. And now, Steve, forced to break up at the count of 4, doesn't want to get himself disqualified here. Would be absolutely embarrassing.
Well, it's not a great record for defending world champions or defending champions altogether for that matter, heading into Extreme Chaos. But if there's anyone who I think might be able to walk out of here still world champion, it's Allheart.
Milky grabbing a headlock, but Steve bringing him into the rope, shooting Milky off. Huge shoulder tackle.
2-minute mark in this match, and now...
Oh my god!
Steve standing still. He's not budging.
This is where Steve comes into one of his own as part of this roster.
My god, what a clothesline! Turn him inside out, and now Milky doesn't know where he is. He's in a world of his own. And now a big knife edge chop in the corner from Steve.
I don't know if Milky's ever faced a competitor who he couldn't knock down right off the bat. Watching that happen might be a game changer for how I see how this match is going to go.
Only
Steve,
a
the Florian strike to the corner.
But Steve's going to put every single one of those into every shot.
Big back elbow strike from Steve. And now Milky stumbling back to the middle of this squared circle. And now falls victim to a big running cornerback elbow. And then a big jumping high kick.
Steve trying to hit his signature combo in the corner and snapmare Milky back to the center, but Milky managing to roll out of the ring.
But Steve is not wasting any time. He's bringing the fight to the outside. Now a big knee lift. And Steve is still in control.
That's the right move here from Steve. If you let Milky catch his breath too much, he might be able to create an opening here.
Absolutely. And Steve knows that he can't let Milky get an opening at all. He needs to bring the attack. He needs to be right there when Milky... Oh, wait a minute. Big dragon screw leg whip.
Milky wrote the book on Minecraft wrestling pretty much. He's been doing this longer than pretty much anybody else and better than pretty much anybody else.
Oh, suicide dive to the outside.
You give Milky any moment to himself to think out a strategy, and this is what happens. A big suicide dive, putting control of the match back into the All Hearts' hands.
Steve colliding into our desk as Milky rolls Steve back in.
Milky took a second to plan what his next move is, and here he goes. Huge missile dropkick.
Missile dropkick right on the money.
Going for a cover. 1, 2. Steve kicks out.
Steve will not be kept down that easily. You will need to do more to put away Steve.
I really think Steve's strategy for this match has to be to not let anything up on Milky and just lay in as much as he can, as fast as he can. Because Milky, as you saw, he just took a second outside the ring because he knew he had it. And he knew that he could take a second to himself and plan, okay, Steve is like this right now. I need to do this, this, and this, and I'll be able to keep him under control. Milky is smarter in ring than pretty much anybody else on the roster.
Milky, one of the best technical wrestlers we have here on the MWC roster. In the entire MWC as a whole, as a matter of fact.
And Nuck, you're right. The longer this goes, the more I think this favors our world champion.
And Milky just dishing out more strikes with an elbow drop to the leg over and over again. Bringing the attack to Steve as we are about to reach the 6-minute mark in this match. And now a big heel hook just targeting the leg of Steve. This is what Milky does best, limb targeting, and he's targeting the leg of Steve.
He got those strikes in on Steve Ward down the leg and then put him right in that hold, that vicious heel hook that Steve is now fighting desperately to get to the ropes because he knows he can't get out of himself. Milky is not someone who puts in weak submissions.
He's reaching. Can he grab the bottom rope? And he
does
does. He grabs the bottom rope and Steve
Milky
saving
holds
himself.
Milky
Releasing at the count of 4.
Waiting till the count of 4. The All Heart pushing the limits of the rule book. Doing what he has to do.
And
Milky,
now
one of the
Steve takes
best
a moment on the
all-rounders
outside.
we've ever seen. This man can do it all, and that's why he's been world champion for so long.
Shinbreaker onto the steel steps.
Not a good landing.
This is textbook professional wrestling. If you want your opponent down where they can't get up for a 3 count, what better way to do it than to make sure they can't stand up at all? Another one onto the barricade this time.
Oh, man, not a good landing at all. Just trying to break the leg of Steve here, trying to incapacitate him. And now Milky wants to do more punishment on the outside as he rolls in and back out.
Steve
Milky
holding on
with
to
one of
his
the
leg.
highest ring IQs I think the MWC has ever seen.
This feels to me like a little bit more of an aggressive Milky.
Now right onto the announce table, just dishing out shin breakers wherever he can.
Sending Steve back into the ring. Touring the outside. Breaking Steve's shin to the best of his abilities and throwing him right back in, but Steve managing to kick out.
Steve, despite being constantly aggravated from the constant shin breakers on the outside, still kicks out at 2. Milky telling Steve not to give up now, and I don't think he will. Steve has a lot of heart. He has a lot of courage, but probably not as much heart as the All Heart himself, the world champion. But now Steve shoving back into the ropes and a big open hand chop right to the chest.
Steve's fighting back. Milky swinging a punch, but Steve dodges with a back elbow of his own. Punch to the face. Steve is getting the crowd back in with him. Steve's city's about to erect another skyscraper.
Oh, chop block.
Milky.
Taking him off his feet. Now big penalty kick right to the head.
And let me guess, right back to the leg.
Nope, we got a cover here. 1, 2, big kick out. We are almost at the 10-minute mark in this match, and Milky is in control as he keeps targeting the legs of Steve as he has the figure 4 leg lock locked in.
Center of the ring as well. No one does it like him.
Steve has been in this predicament before. Trying to drag himself to the ropes. Can he make it? Milky is wrenching.
Steve throwing shots to the face of Milky to try to get out of this figure 4.
Can he get out of the figure 4 is the question. But now
Steve-
Milky is applying more pressure to the leg.
Steve cannot out-wrestle Milky. This is not a diss on Steve, but it's a fact. Milky is the best round technical wrestler that we have. But Steve has strength, Steve has force. And if he can throw those shots and weaken Milky up, that's his opening. Oh!
Reverse the pressure.
Steve reversing pressure. He's flipped over onto his stomach and now Milky screaming out in pain. Milky screaming, no, 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 but he needs to make it to the ropes. Just saying no will not get him out of this hold. And now Milky releasing the hold as he grabs his leg. Just very ironic considering he's been targeting Steve's leg this entire match.
In a match which felt like Milky's been a step ahead the whole way. That's a massive opening for our challenger.
Probably not, as Milky now has Steve's leg in the corner. And he places it on the bottom rope, and now a big stomp to the leg. And now more stomps to the leg. The rope assisting Milky here.
He's going to threaten that disqualification count again. Instead, just pulling him away.
Have we seen Milky wrestle this dirty before?
I wouldn't really consider it dirty. He's just using the ring to his advantage here against Steve.
I think it's a component of the opponent he's up against. You can't really take your time or really take too many shots from Steve because of his power.
Steve, one of the most powerful men we have. That's why we call him the problem.
Steve bounces out of the corner, tries to swing an arm, but Milky...
Here we go.
Liger bomb!
Right into the back. Could that be it?
Any move that anybody has, Steve or any other opponent, Milky knows a way to dodge it and get one up for himself.
Uh-oh, running the ropes.
Oh!
Lariat though! Both men are laid out after a hellacious lariat done by Steve.
All of Milky's momentum used against him as he found forearm.
Steve with his weakened leg is on the side of the ring trying to use the ropes to stand up because I don't think he has the strength to get up on his own with everything Milky's done damage to that leg.
Oh! Big shots from Steve.
Over for 2, Milky kicks out.
Fist in the air. Flashbang! No!
Milky ducks.
Wait.
From behind.
Broken heart.
Trying-
Can you make the connection?
Steve not letting go. Sending Milky into the corner. Snake eyes.
Oh!
Huge drop kick.
Steve wanted to keep that momentum going, got caught with the drop kick, and now broken heart. He's setting up for it. There it is.
This could
Instantly
be
into
it.
the cover.
The hopes of Steve City are still intact.
Out at 2, and Milky will look for another weapon in his arsenal as that elbow pad comes off. As aggressive as he's been, methodical is still the strategy of the world champion. May not know what's coming to him. Love shot! No! Flashbang!
Under. Flashbang. Steve going up huge. The crowd fully behind him. Knee of steel.
Just as quickly turned it around. And one arm over will not be enough.
You see some people cheering for the All Heart, but pretty much everybody is on board for Steve City.
No, I've even heard some boos for Milky out here tonight.
The crowd's cheering so loud you can't keep up with it. Steve dragging his thumb across his throat.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Oh!
Oh!
Milky jumps through. Steve knocks into the corner.
Love shot! He hit the love shot. Will it be it right? Wait.
No, he's
Look
not
at the arm
done.
charge.
That's
All
it.
Heart.
This is it. This is it. Milky retains. He's still champion.
One.
Oh!
He kicked out. Steve kicked out of the All Heart.
Milky arguing with the ref. He could have sworn Steve was down for the count of 3, but the ref's decision is final, and nothing Milky says can change that.
Oh!
Yeah,
Now Milky just absolutely upset.
We're definitely seeing a side of Milky you've never seen before.
These
I
fans
don't
are
know
not
if I've ever
appreciating
seen-
this.
Put his hands on ref Steve like that, and now putting his hands on Steve.
Milky just unleashing an assault out on Steve. And you can hear the boos rain here in MetLife Stadium. This is a Milky we have never seen before.
The ref really trying to get this match under control, but it's futile. Milky non-stop stomps to the head of Steve.
And even in this moment of aggression, perhaps letting up on that leg that he worked so hard on at the start of this match.
Milky trying to get Steve to just give up.
But I don't think Steve will give up. He's got the heart. He's got the soul. He's got the passion. He's got the determination. God damn it!
He's not responsive. I'm worried. Are we about to say? Oh my God!
Oh my
Worst comes
god.
that if the ref chose to raise that arm of Steve and it fell to the ground, we could have seen Milky win and just retain his championship by knockout.
All Milky wants to do is put Steve in the dirt once and for all.
And he's here in that crowd now.
He said Steve City dies. Will Steve City crumple to the ground?
Oh my god, what? Hallucinator! The men's move!
Steve kicks out of the hallucinator! Oh my god!
Perhaps Milky's biggest rival in all of his years in this sport. Resorting to the hallucinator tonight. And if Milky wants a stoppage, there is perhaps no better moveset to go to. Because the one other stoppage I can remember is when Steve was beaten by men due to stoppage. And so perhaps Milky is trying to incite some memories here or do whatever he can, but this...
Steve's on the top rope. Milky gonna go for something big here.
This has no doubt in my mind. If he gets this, it's over. He's fighting back. He's trying to stop him hooking those arms.
Big back elbow strikes from Steve. Trying to get Milky off of him.
Oh!
Oh, wait.
No.
Went for a Frankenstein, but Steve holds on. Steve did not budge.
Wait. Surely not.
Oh, what the hell?
No! No!
Wait, he hangs on. Steve hangs on to Milky. What the? No.
Oh!
Just by digging off the top rope, he hit it.
His brother's move.
Looks the leg. Milky kicks out at 2. Death by digging off the top rope, and Milky still kicks out at 2. My God.
Those 4.5 years ago, the first time Steve challenged for the World Championship, it was against his brother, against the man who pioneered that very move in this sport.
Steve says it's his time now. As he runs the ropes, go for the spear.
No!
Oh, left shot.
Oh!
Spear!
Huge
He
spear
hit the
from
spear.
Steve.
Will this be the turning shift in this match as he hooks the legs? 1, 2. He did it! Steve did it! Steve is the world champion!
For the first time in a long career, Steve makes it to the grandest stage, and my god damn it, he's done it. We never thought it would happen. He wasn't supposed to be in this match. But after everything, he's gonna go home tonight and sleep in his bed, go back to his family with the world title around his waist.
Every stop-start of the last 4.5 years has led to this moment. Finally, feeling that gold touch his waist.
Steve has won the world title here tonight in the main event of Extreme Chaos 8. Steve went through trial and error. He went through every obstacle that was placed in front of him. Like you guys said, he wasn't even supposed to be in this match, but he found a way to be in the main event against Milky, and by God, he did it! Steve City is running wild while across MetLife Stadium, and these fans are losing their minds. I haven't seen anything like this before in my life.
And rightly so. These fans all know the story like we know the story. They've all watched for years and years, watching Steve crawl and climb to this main event. So to see him succeed on this level is nothing less than exhilarating.
Steve is the overall 40th world champion in the history of the MWC, the 40th reign. And now, Steve fucking City is running wild across MetLife Stadium.
And you know how much this must mean to him. To seeing his brother hold that title years ago, wanting to do the same, but never quite being able to get there.
Wait a minute, Milky. Hey, wait just a second.
Milky taking back the championship that he just lost. One last look at the piece of gold that he's known so well ever since December.
But even before that, this was a long journey for Milky to gain that world championship. This has been what he's wanted for so long, and to have that world championship reign and to see it crumble around.
And a massive
Milky.
show of respect.
Milky giving the world title to Steve, saying he's earned it. Milky announcing
Doesn't sound like we're going to see the All Heart for a long time after this.
Deserves a long break for carrying the MWC for a while now. But now the new flag bearer for this company is Steve, and he did it!
A beautiful moment. Something that we never thought we'd see. The impossible turned possible.
Wait!
Oh no.
Look at the ramp! Ultimate just hit.
No. Oh no.
What the hell? Ultimate just hit Milky with a crowbar.
Taco tasted death earlier tonight. How
What
the hell is he going to
Taco?
cash in?
Oh my God! Taco's cashing in. He's cashing in the briefcase.
There's no way.
The ref is making it official.
No. No.
Kusanagi! Oh my God! They hooks the legs!
Steve kicks
Steve,
out!
what?
Steve kicks out!
Steve kicked out!
Come on, Steve. After everything that he's been through to get to this moment, he cannot give it up this easy.
Taco grabbing the top rope. He's leaning forward. He's calling Steve up to his feet. And Execution! Public execution! The punt kicked! And he hooks the
Oh,
legs
no.
again!
No. And we have a
Taco
new
did
champion.
it! Taco is the new world champion! Oh my god! Taco did it! He
Nice.
gets in the Pandora's box and he just won the world title! He just stole the show!
Nice guys finish last.
They absolutely do! And the franchise players of Ult and Taco are standing tall here tonight in East Rutherford, New Jersey!
A man who took everything for himself. It was never enough. He always wanted more. And now he has everything.
Taco has solidified the fact that he is him, and by God, he may just be that!
I cannot believe what I'm watching here.
Cruz, you tried to stop these guys, but you did a horrible job at doing so because Taco is walking out of Extreme Chaos 8, your new world heavyweight champion!
Ult got pinned in the middle of the ring earlier tonight. Ult does not have the Iron Man title around his waist like he hoped for. But Taco, Nuck put everything on the line to try to put a stop to Taco tonight. Lost.
Step 1 of the process has been done. The franchise players of Taco and Ult now have the World Championship in their grasp as Steve and Milky are just down and out. They are laid out and they are forced to watch.
Man, this is not the way I wanted this match to end.
Steve on a 5-year journey to do what he never could, to change his fortunes forever, ripped away in seconds.
Just when you think he's done it,
Now the fireworks going off.
and we thought it would be Steve getting this moment, this long-deserved moment that's stolen from him.
Have we ever seen this before? Has anybody ever cashed in a previous chaos like this?
Never. This is...
Drink it in, fellas! Taco is the new world's champion, and he's gonna be the flag bearer of this company for a very, very long time! Oh yeah!
We are well and truly out of time here at Extreme Chaos. This is perhaps not the way we wanted this broadcast to end, but we'll see you in a few Wednesdays' time in Madison Square Garden. Bye-bye.